Have you ever seen someone who could make every photo feel like a story? That is exactly what Cybill Shepherd does. She has been in the spotlight for decades, and her photos tell more than just her life. They show her confidence, her style, and sometimes a daring side that surprises many people. Cybill started her career as a model and soon became a famous actress. But what really makes her photos interesting is how they capture more than just her face. You can see emotions, moods, and even little secrets in the way she poses. Some pictures are playful, some are serious, and some, well, they leave very little to the imagination. So, what is it about her photos that makes people stop scrolling? First, it is her confidence. You can tell that Cybill is comfortable in her own skin. Every pose, every look, seems natural. She does not hide behind the camera. That honesty comes through, and it makes her photos memorable. Another thing is her timing. In some of her most talked about photos, she seems to know exactly how to create the perfect moment. A small tilt of her head, a hand on her waist, or even the way she looks into the lens can change the whole feeling of a photo. It is like she is telling a story without saying a word. Her style has also changed over the years. In the 1970s, her photos often had a free-spirited vibe. Later, they became more dramatic and bold. But one thing stayed the same. She grabs attention without trying too hard. That is a rare quality, especially in Hollywood, where so many try to appear a certain way just to fit in. Some of the most talked about photos show Cybill in ways that feel very honest and raw. They are not over-edited or fake. You can almost imagine what she is thinking in that moment. That is why some pictures leave very little to the imagination. They show truth, even if it is surprising or unusual. Of course, not every photo is serious. Some show her sense of humor. She can look silly, playful, or even mysterious. That is part of what makes her photography collection so interesting. It is not just about beauty or fame. It is about personality shining through. Magazines loved featuring Cybill because her photos sold stories, not just images. People wanted to know more about her, and the pictures helped tell that story. Each cover and each shoot seemed like it had a life of its own. But let us be honest, some of her photos sparked discussions because they were bold for the time. In an era when many celebrities were careful about what they showed, Cybill seemed fearless. Some images showed more than what was usual, making people talk, laugh, or even gasp. That bravery made her stand out and still keeps people curious about her work today. Beyond her poses, her fashion choices also played a big role. Cybill experimented with clothes, hairstyles, and makeup. Some photos show glamorous outfits, while others are casual, almost like snapshots from real life. This variety makes looking through her photos feel like flipping through a storybook. Each page gives something new. Interestingly, Cybill Shepherd's photos are not just about posing in studios. Many were taken outdoors or in natural settings. That adds another layer. You see wind in her hair, sunlight on her face, or a city scene behind her. These elements make the photos feel alive. You do not just see Cybill, you feel like you are part of the moment. Her expressions are another key factor. Sometimes, she smiles with her eyes. Sometimes, she looks serious, thoughtful, or even mysterious. Each look tells a different story, and when you scroll through her photos, it feels like you are seeing multiple sides of a person, not just an actress or model, but a real human being with feelings, moods, and stories. It is no wonder that fans and photographers still talk about her photos decades later. They were not just images to fill a magazine or poster. They captured moments, emotions, and sometimes a little daring spirit that made people stop and notice. Cybill Shepherd's photos show that being yourself is always interesting. Confidence, personality, and honesty can make a photo powerful, even if it is simple. And sometimes, the bold moments are the ones people remember most. So, next time you see a picture of Cybill Shepherd, do not just glance and scroll. Take a moment to notice the story in her eyes, the feeling in her pose, and the little details that make her photos unforgettable. Cybill's photos show that pictures are not just about what you wear or how you look. They are about the story you tell without saying a single word. And that is something truly rare.